to Fromania Bricks, and welcome back to the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio that you will ever see, at least in our house, on the second floor.
In this room.
In front of us, we have LEGO set 60474, the Formula 1 grid from LEGO City, and we're here to do a SPUPLR with you.
Yes!
Before we started recording, Mama Fro asked me to go to Kroger and pick up 6 cans of Sprite.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't until we got home that I realized I picked 7 up. I told her just embrace the mistakes, and she gave me a big hug. Did you know I'm reading a book on anti-gravity?
I did not.
It's impossible to put down. Alright, welcome back to the table as we're checking out one of my favorite LEGO partnerships that has ever happened, and it's LEGO and Formula 1. We're big motor car fans in our family, so when LEGO announced this 2-year partnership with Formula 1, we got so jazzed.
Yes.
So excited.
So excited.
And today we're going to check out this one, 60474, which is the Formula 1 grid with VCARB and Sauber Race Cars. Super cool set, Caleb.
Yes.
You just picked this one up super recently.
Yeah, March 1st.
Built it, and now it's time to SPUPLR it. The Formula 1 grid with VCARB and Sauber Race Cars, of course, hit shelves super recently, which was March 1st of 2025. This LEGO set consisted of 313 elements. It retailed for $29.99, came with 3 minifigures, 2 Formula 1 cars, a Formula 1 light tree, and a partridge in a pear tree. Super cool LEGO set, and we are so excited to SPUPLR this one with you today. All right, Caleb, let's jump into this thing beforehand. Let's make some space here. What are we doing crowding up the... Well, good thing we're not a box family. As you know, with SPUPLR, we look at 5 categories. Each category has a maximum potential of 10 points. 50 points up for grab for this LEGO set, and we're going to decide today, should you buy this LEGO Formula 1 set? Let's check it out. First up on the list, we're going to talk about design. Caleb, how do you feel about the design of this LEGO Formula 1 grid set?
I actually really love the design of the cars. I love that this set has all prints, which definitely helps the design. There's no going to be crooked stickers or anything like that. I think the wheels look really good with the prints on the wheels. Just the overall car design is amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of how the starting line looks. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing special about it.
It is pretty simplistic. It feels like LEGO Speed Champion sets through the years.
Yes.
This is not the first starting line that we've gotten. The race cars are pretty simplistic, right? You just built, this is the Kick Sauber Formula 1 car. Fittingly, I actually just built the Speed Champions version of this, and let's take a look at the two together. So when you look at the two together, you can see it's a pretty simple design. It is nowhere near as detailed as the Speed Champions Kick Sauber car. It's a lot smaller, it's a lot more compact, but it's also a LEGO City set. So I'm asking for a lot out of it.
Yeah. And I don't feel like, because it is a city set, it's not supposed to be the most well-designed. It's supposed to be something that a kid can pick up and play with. It's not necessarily designed to be a display set. It's just... It does exactly what it needs to do, and it's very functional.
So, hot take. I know that you said this is only prints, which means we actually get less prints on it, right? On the Kick Sauber car, you only get the nose cone. I would have been okay with some stickers that would have put more branding on the cars to make them feel more Formula 1. You do get the feel from the colors of what car they are, right? You've got the Kick Sauber Formula 1 team, and then you've got, do you know what VCARB stands for?
I do not know what VCARB stands for.
Visa Cash App RB. RB is, of course, Red Bull's minor league team. Ooh, did I say that? It is their little team, their secondary team, their runner-up team. So this is the VCARB, Visa Cash App Red Bull team. This one actually couldn't have any branding on it because Red Bull is 18 and up in some places. So because of it being a city set, they had to leave all of the RB branding off of it. So visually, I mean, you can tell what the teams are through the colors. I wish there was a little bit more team branding on it myself. Yeah. This is not my set, though. This is your set. You've got 2 cars, 3 figs. You've got the starting line. What are we going to score this one on visual design?
Actually, because it's not just, like, breathtaking when you look at it. I'm going to go with a 6.
I'm not disappointed by that.
It's not like, I think that the cars look so amazing. They're so fun to pick up and play with, but it's just not
Yeah, but when you look at this is breathtaking, right?
Yeah.
This is a breathtaking Formula 1 car. This is just... It's a city Formula 1 car.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
It is what it is.
It's just not that, so.
All right, 6 on visual design. All right, next up, minifigures. We get 3 minifigures for this set. We get a Kick Sauber driver, which is not one of the F1 drivers. I do wish there was a likeness in there of these.
Yeah.
We get a VCARB driver. And then we get a minifig that's working the starting line.
Yes.
Maybe we could just name this some celebrity, right? You get celebrities that could do the honorary flag waving. Maybe this is Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, that's
Let's go with Tom Cruise, since he's got a new Formula 1 movie in the making. Talk to us about the minifigs here, Caleb.
So, I actually love the design of all of them. I like how they have their logo print on the helmet.
Well, with the exception of the Red Bull guy.
They do have the helmet print, which is nice. The torso print is great. I feel like there's no figures that should have been included that aren't here. So, I really like them, honestly. I think that they're so
the
cool.
uniform on the Kick Sauber guy has the Sauber logo on it. Mm-hmm. Of course, the RB guy has no logos on him because he can't. And then, here's the other disappointment. I wish that the flagman was in an F1 shirt.
That would have been awesome.
Because some of the other sets, they do have Formula 1 shirts.
That's true.
Like when you look at the hauler... The hauler driver, which is a generic Formula 1 rig, has a Formula 1 shirt. Mm-hmm. So I wish that the flagman would have had a Formula 1 shirt.
That's true.
I'm also going to give another hot take. I wish that these guys would have had the same special helmet that the Speed Champion helmets were.
That's true. Yeah.
I know that would have deviated a bit from the city field.
Yeah, because then you're leaving just the Speed Champion helmets to that and then the minifig series.
Quantity of figs, you got 2 cars, 2 drivers. You got 1 flag stand with 1 minifig. I feel like you don't need any
Everything
more.
that's included needs to be included, so that's why I feel like I'm going to give it a pretty high score.
A high score?
Yeah.
Oh, man. No arm printing, no leg printing?
It's a city set. It's not necessarily needed. I don't even know if they've ever done arm printing in a city set.
So what are we going to give this one then?
See, I was going 10, but I was starting to feel like I should do a 9.
Yeah, not a 10. I'll argue a 10.
I don't know.
No way, a 10. He doesn't even have a Formula 1 shirt. He's literally a generic... If you remove him from the set, you would never know he went with this set.
That's true. I'll give it a 9. We'll go with a 9.
I don't. All right. It's a 9. It's a 9. Let's talk a little bit about build experience now. When we're talking about build experience, a couple of different things, right? Is it fun? Like, did you have fun building the set? Is it challenging? Are there any difficult elements, parts in the instructions that aren't quite clear? Are there any interesting techniques? How was this build for you?
So, it was nothing out of the ordinary. These, I've already built. This is my 7th and 8th car that I've built of these now, since I have all of them.
Yes, because these cars are an identical build
the same
to the cars that came in the Formula 1 trailer, the cars that came in Formula 1 pit stop, the cars that came in the garage, all the same builds. Yep. So these are nothing new to you.
Yes, and they are a fun little build. Like, they're not complicated. You're putting it together. It's so fun getting to see the car come together because we're such big F1 fans. Just like, oh my goodness, we're literally building in a Lego F1 car. Like, that's just so cool.
Yeah, I recently built one of these cars as well because I got the Ferrari pit stop, and it wasn't unenjoyable.
No.
It wasn't like, oh, I don't... Now, after I've built 8 or 9, maybe it would get a little boring.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a terrible build. There was nothing crazy or unique. It was interesting how they used the fenders of cars to make the pod that the driver sits in. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the seating area and how they sit in it.
Really?
I feel like that part of the build could have been a little bit better. But other than that, I'm not disappointed in the build. This is what it is, right? Like, there's nothing overly crazy about it.
I will say that it was not, like, the most enjoyable experience building all the lights, because, I mean, you are putting on, like,
A lot of
20-something lights, yeah. Well, 15 lights. So that's not the most enjoyable build when you're just trying to click in a ton of studs. But there was nothing wrong with it.
Like you said, no stickers is a part of the build.
Yes, that is definitely
So the F1 on the front, the logo's on there. Not having stickers always elevates build experience. This guy had tons of stickers, and it didn't even have as many stickers as the Ferrari. And sometimes stickers can just, like, you're in a rhythm of building, and then you have to shift your mindset to sticker and come back.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm a fan of the no stickers.
I don't see anything wrong with the build experience. It was not like this was the most fun set to build ever. It was not like I just absolutely hate this building. It was just building a Lego set. It was fun. I never don't like building a Lego set. Like, it's always fun. So I feel like time for the score.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I think I'm gonna give it a 6 again.
A 6. I'm with you. Yeah, it's a basic city.
It's a basic city set.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just
and sometimes a 6 build is okay.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes you just want to be able to build.
Yes, exactly.
Playability and functions, right? How playable is the set? Are there any built-in hidden functions as a part of the set? Talk to me a little bit about what's tucked away from an enjoyment standpoint inside of the F1 Grid Lego set.
Yeah, so these are actually really playable. I love driving them around and playing with them. The tires are a bit squeaky when you drive them. It's like, rah!
Yeah, what you'll do, and I've picked up on this, we've got an island in the kitchen, and Caleb will race them around the island, and sometimes he'll sprinkle water all over the counter so that the wheels slide and don't squeak as you're rolling them around,
and it also
which
makes
is
it
super
fun
funny.
because then you can drift them better and stuff. So, yeah, I've done that sometimes. One of the best, I'd say the actual play feature is this. I don't know if you can see. You can have it and then lights out, so you can have the lights go out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So with the studs building that, it's definitely worth the payout, like what you're doing. So I really like it. It's not like there's a ton of like features, like you do this and then this happens because you did that. But it's more of just like you have everything that you need to be imaginative and play. Like you can take this guy. You can have him waving, and then you can have him, like, and then you can just do it. I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely a playable set, but it's not in the idea of, like Caleb said, like Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, where you've got train tracks, or a lot of the traps and stuff in the Death Star. Like, this is imaginative play, but it's fully playable, because who can get 2 race cars like this and not race them?
I know. It's just so much fun.
It's just part of what you do with these sets. Not a lot of functions, though. Like, you get 1/2 inch slide, and that is the totality of your function. But what else do you need it to do?
Yeah, I mean...
Other than, like, maybe collapse and cause an accident feature. But, all right, where are we going on this one with playability and functions, Caleb?
Man, I'm going to have to give it a 10. I mean, everything that's needed to happen is able to happen. The one thing that I think would have been nice, that would have been very complicated, is because, like, when you're actually watching the show, not all the red lights go out at once. It's a tick, 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 tick.
Yep.
So that would have been cool, but that would have been hard. And I feel like...
Watching the show, are you saying this is a scripted show? Formula One racing is like WWE wrestling?
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
No. I'm calling it a show. It's a show.
Last stop is going to be value. Was the set worth what we paid for it? That's not just price per part, but do you come home and you get the warm fuzzies going, man, it was worth it? Or do you go, I can't believe I spent that much money on that Lego set? This set, again, retailed for $29.99. That gave it a price per part of just under 10 cents. It was 0.095 cents, which is a pretty reasonable price per part. How do you feel about the value of this? This was your money. Yep. This was your set. Talk to me about it.
I mean, I absolutely love the value of it. I feel like because of the figures, you get all the figures that you need to play with it. There's definitely added value if you already have the rest of the sets and then you want the final set to it. And then you have all the cars to display together. I feel like that's definitely added value when you put it with the other sets. I honestly just... For what you get, I feel like it's so worth it. I feel like anything that is like $30 basically and has like 300 pieces, that's just fair. And you get the right figures, no stickers, it's all prints. I mean, I love it, honestly. I think
I
it's
know
great.
where this is going. Value-wise, again, I think it's a good value, too. You're getting 2 Formula 1 cars. You're getting 3 figs. If you're trying to complete the city iterations of Formula 1 cars, which you technically can't complete because
No.
2 of the cars are the 4+ cars.
I hate that so
But if you're
much.
trying to complete it, right, it is what it is. You're getting Formula 1 in Lego. Like,
Yeah.
it's the partnership that Formula 1 fans have always wanted. And then you're getting, like, killer boxes like this. Like,
Yes.
look at this box. This is a Lego City box with Formula 1 on it. I never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it. So from a value standpoint, I know where you're going, and I think I'm okay with it.
10.
A 10.
A 10.
Another 10.
Yeah.
Wow, we gave this set 2 10s. That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb, I'm super excited that you got this one.
Yes.
I have picked up one of the Formula 1 City sets as well. I don't know if I'm going to get any others. I already have all 10 Speed Champions, so we're working on building those. But we've got a final score on this one. And this one came in at 41 points.
Woo!
So the Lego City F1 grid with VCARB and Sauber Race Cars scored 41 points. And honestly, I know that it's not a perfect score because the set just is what it is in some ways. But it's a really good set.
Yeah.
I recommend if you are a Formula 1 fan and a Lego fan that you don't sleep on these. That you're going to look back, you're going to see these packagings down the road, right? They're going to be in 5 years sitting at Bricks and Minifigs as a retired set in this box. And you're going to be like, man, I wish I would have bought those. And you're going to pay double the price then, I believe, for these sets. So pick it up. 41 points for the Lego Formula 1 60474 Formula 1 grid. Caleb, thanks for sharing it with us. Thanks for hanging out at the table with us today. We hope in the week ahead that you go out there and give more,
Do more.
share more,
And love more.
and whatever you do, remember to always show your smile. Those smiles, they truly are contagious.
Give more, do more, share more, and love.